Hi, my name is Armine, and this video is about feeling it real for money. Last time I made a video about feeling it real, just feeling it real, period. And I had a request to make a video about feeling it real for money. Okay, so now we're more specific, and now we can get a little more into details. Again, your details will be very different and more specific than in this video. And there's a reason for that, and that's because everyone's experience with money or without money and everything is different. Your perspective of what your life is, what your experience is, there's no way that anyone else can see through your eyes, basically, and can live your life in your shoes. So you're gonna actually perfect this for yourself. But I will give you examples. So if you want to feel it real for money, the presence of money, of an abundance of money in your life, that feeling is so much a part of our daily lives. Because when you don't have money, it's this heavy feeling, this tight feeling that follows you everywhere, or rather you bring around with you everywhere, because it doesn't follow you. You actually bring it with you everywhere. It's a feeling behind everything. It's a feeling behind someone asking you, do you want to do something, and in your back of your mind, you're not even yourself, because you can't be yourself. You can't ask yourself, do I feel like doing this? No, because there's that heavy weight of, can I afford it? Do I have money right now for that? So basically, not having money is restricting yourself as the way you were created. It restricts who you are, who you were meant to be. It's basically not allowing yourself to be who God wants you to be, who the universe meant for you to be. There's no way that can be part of your daily life. A really big crow over there. There's no way that that feeling can be part of your life and for you to experience true abundance. So if you want to feel it real for having an abundance of financial resources, then you're gonna have to look into every single thing you do throughout the day and tell yourself, how would my perspective be different if money was there for me to use for whatever I wanted or needed in that moment? And sometimes this feels like asking ourselves, what would we do if we won the lottery? But it's not. It's actually not. Because even when we ask ourselves what do we do if we win the lottery, we're not very honest answering that either, because we have this like complete different idea of what winning the lottery would be, compared to what it would actually be like if we won the lottery. We think we want things that we don't really want. We want things we don't allow us to understand that we want, because we're just so used to seeing life so limited that once our ability, our financial resources expand, we become overwhelmed with the possibilities. And sometimes we go back to our comfort zone, which is our money thermostat. Basically, this is how much money we're used to having, and this is how much money we're comfortable having. As uncomfortable as it is, because it's limited and we can't do things we want to do, it's comfortable because that's what is familiar to us. So basically, you have to get out of your comfort zone and just allow. It's not going to be that scary, because it's just going to be, first of all, a suggestion when it starts. Tell yourself, you're at the store and you're paying for the stuff that you brought at the supermarket. I know that feeling very well. Of when it's time to pay and you're thinking, you're double checking to make sure you have enough money on your debit card, and then once the payment goes through, you're like, okay, there goes that money. Yeah, it's good. It's good I had the money to use. It's good. Yeah, I'm grateful for it. But when you know that there's a lot more where that came from, what does that feel like? Because when you have plenty of money to buy groceries or plenty of money to buy any toy you want in life, you don't feel bad for the money that just left you. And it's so funny because a lot of times you don't even actually see the money leaving. You're not usually paying cash for things anymore. And it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. It's a feeling of seeing something. Oh, it's a feeling of loss because you believe in loss in that moment, you know, and that moment, and that moment, and that moment. Anytime you have to, you know, when your kid's school asks for a $5 donation and you're like, all right, I'll give $5. I'll give the minimum donation because that's all I could do right now. It's a very different feeling compared to, hey, I could actually donate $100, but right now I have this 5 on me, so I'm just gonna give this right now, and next time I'll donate more for the next thing. It's very different things. You could be giving the same amount of money for something, but it's just a very different feeling behind it. Supermarket is one place. When you're shopping for yourself, when you're looking for clothes, and are you allowing yourself to look at the pretty things, to look at the nice things that are made with quality, and are you seeing that on your body? Do you feel like that was made for your body? Because anyone who desires wearing certain clothes or using certain products, you called that into being created. The person who created those clothes, that car, that jungle gym that you want to put in your backyard, that new kitchen that you want to remodel, that you want for your old, you know, kitchen maybe. It is your wanting that. It is all these people's want. Whoever wants that, including you, that is what brought the inspired thought to that person and those people who created that. So there is no question of if you deserve what you want. You need to have what you want because you are part of the creator of that thing. You know, if you don't get it, then okay, you don't get it, but you are actually a part of why it was created. It was created for you to enjoy it. And if you're blocking that by thinking, you know, it's okay, I don't have to have it, or maybe next time, or those are actually positive, more positive statements than we often feel, some of us often feel is, or you may have in the past, the feeling of, yeah, that's not possible. Like I can't even think about that right now. So go to every single, and these are kind of extreme examples. You know, you may not feel that money is that lacking in your life, but if you're looking to manifest, you know, $1 million a year of income, of regular income, and right now you're at $120,000 a year, then understand the difference in vibration and feeling between what it's like to know you're making that much, so you're bringing that much in, and to know that much is going through you, because you're not earning money. You don't earn money. The most abundance that people bring into their life is not earned. For a long time, my expenses were more than my income, and I don't, to this day, I can't explain how I was able to even make ends meet, because on paper it didn't make sense. The money I was earning was not enough. You know, it was not enough for my expenses, but somehow they got paid. Somehow every month they got paid, and it was really scary, and you don't have to feel that. What is the opposite of fear? Ease. You know, Florence Scovel Shinn says in her writing that, you know, you have to see it as, I'm the daughter of a king. I'm the son of a king. My father takes care of me. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what you used to think when you were at the supermarket, when you were paying your bills, when you're writing down anything about money, when you're writing down your goals. If it doesn't scare you, it's not big enough. feeling your way into money, into abundance, feels like accessibility. It feels like dipping your foot into endless waters, because that's really what it's like. That's the feeling of abundance. It's knowing that you're here, you have access to this water on the shoreline, and you can walk in the water. You can walk in the small rippling waves, and that's just a small part of this huge ocean that's at your foot. And if that water goes back, it's gonna come back. You feel, what does that confidence feel like, of knowing that you gave this money, it's coming back, because you don't spend money, you use it, you circulate it. There is no way that money is not going to come back to you. There's no way that money does not come back to you. It's up to you how much you allow in, and how good does it feel to know that you're allowing money to come in, and you are worthy of it. Money wouldn't exist without people. Without you, money wouldn't exist. Money is a natural part of you. It's an idea. So I'm going to make a part 2 that will go more into a meditation sort of process. And hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll come up with the part 2 next week. Thanks.